The first Saturday at the 2026 Australian Open, and the roof didn't just close at the Australian Open, it may have saved a championship. That day will be remembered not for a forehand winner, but for a medical drama. Jannik Sinner, the two-time defending champion, beat world number 85 Elliot Spizzirri in 4 sets, but what happened in between probably changed the entire tournament. For 3 hours on Saturday, Rod Laver Arena felt more like a furnace than a tennis court. At 3-1 down after sharing the first 2 sets, Sinner was barely moving. Full-body cramps had taken over. He was heard muttering, "I don't know what to do. I'm f***." At that point, Sinner wasn't losing to Elliot Spizzirri alone. He was losing to his own body. Then came the turning point. The Australian Open heat stress scale hit 5. Play was suspended. The roof began to close. The players were awarded a 10-minute break. For Spizzirri, who had Sinner on the ropes, it was a momentum killer. For Sinner, it was a lifeline. He got out of the 38-degree sun into 26-degree climate-controlled air with 10 minutes to cool down and stretch his muscles, which were in revolt. When play resumed, a revitalized Sinner won 5 of the next 6 games. And he went on to clinch the encounter in 4. While that was a relief for the Sinner fans, it raises a big question. Was this just bad luck or a recurring Sinner issue? Because this isn't the first time. Last October, he retired in Shanghai due to severe cramping. Weeks later in Vienna, he was visibly hobbling in the final against Zverev because of the same issue. Sinner's explosive, high-energy style looks devastating, but in heat and humidity, his lean frame seems more vulnerable than bulkier athletes like Alcaraz or Djokovic. Even Sinner admitted it. "This is an area I need to improve." There's no other way to say this. Sinner got lucky. If the heat scale had stayed below 5.0 for just 2 more games, Spizzirri likely takes the 3rd set, and a depleted Sinner might not even finish the match. Critics called it a bailout, that the rule neutralized Spizzirri's physical edge. Even Sinner said, "I struggled physically today. I got lucky with the heat rule." And he may have survived this match, but the bigger question now looms over his entire season. Because this wasn't about tactics, it was about limits. If Sinner wants to remain at the top of the sport, not just this week but for years, he'll need to solve this. Not his forehand, not his serve, but his body. Because in modern tennis, titles aren't just won by skill, they're defended by durability.